Imagine waking up on a random Tuesday in 2026, feeling completely in control of your day. Your tasks are handled with ease, your energy stays steady, and the habits you have always wanted finally feel effortless and automatic. No more forcing yourself through endless to-do lists or watching another year slip away with the same broken promises. That version of you is closer than you think. Right now, millions of people in English-speaking countries are quietly struggling with time management, constantly overwhelmed by scattered focus and unfinished goals. They know they need better habits, but nothing seems to stick.
The truth is, it is not laziness or lack of willpower. It is simply missing the hidden psychology of how habits actually form in the brain. Today we are diving deep into the science of habit formation so you can finally build lasting change, especially around powerful skills like time management. These behavior science strategies are drawn from the latest insights that top mental health and personal growth channels are raving about. Stick with me until the very end, because by the time this video finishes, you will have a complete step-by-step system that turns intention into automatic behavior and transforms how you manage every single hour of your life. Let us begin and unlock the real psychology that makes change stick forever. Your brain is a prediction machine constantly trying to save energy by turning repeated actions into habits. Every habit follows the same neurological loop discovered by researchers at MIT. The cue, the craving, the response, and the reward. A cue is a trigger that tells your brain it is time to act. The craving is the motivational force that drives you toward the behavior. The response is the actual habit you perform, and the reward is the satisfaction that tells your brain this loop is worth remembering. Understanding this loop is the foundation of lasting change. When you want better time management, you are not fighting your brain. You are working with its natural wiring. Top behavior scientists like James Clear and the researchers behind Atomic Habits have shown that small shifts in this loop create massive results because the brain loves efficiency. Instead of relying on motivation that comes and goes, you design the loop so the right actions become nearly automatic. This is the psychology that separates people who drift through life from those who build real skills and achieve consistent progress. The first science-backed step is to make your cues obvious and impossible to miss, especially for time management habits. Most people fail here because their environment works against them. Your phone buzzes with notifications, your desk is cluttered, and your calendar is a chaotic mess. Each of these hidden cues pulls you into distraction instead of focused work. The solution is environmental design. Rearrange your space so the cues for good habits scream at you while bad ones disappear.
Want to start your morning with deep, focused work instead of scrolling? Place your laptop on your desk with only the necessary app open and put your phone in another room inside a drawer. Studies from environmental psychology confirm that simply making the right cues visible increases habit follow-through by over 60%. For time management, create a visible time-blocking cue. Every night, print or write your top 3 priorities for tomorrow, and place that paper right next to your coffee maker or on your keyboard. The moment you see it, your brain registers the cue and the craving to start productively kicks in. This tiny change alone has helped thousands move from chaotic mornings to laser-focused days. Make your cues so obvious that your environment practically forces the new habit.
Next comes the craving stage, where motivation lives or dies. The secret psychology here is to pair the habit you want with something you already love, using temptation bundling. Behavior science shows that your brain craves immediate rewards, so link the difficult behavior to an instant pleasure. Struggling with time management and avoiding deep work sessions? Only allow your favorite podcast or audiobook during a focused 90-minute block. Craving that show on Netflix? Save it exclusively for when you are on the treadmill while reviewing your weekly schedule. Research published in top journals proves this technique dramatically increases habit consistency because the brain begins to associate the new behavior with pleasure instead of pain. For lasting change, stack your habits using the formula: after I finish my morning planning session, I will enjoy my favorite coffee. This habit stacking method, popularized by behavior experts, creates powerful chains where one good action naturally triggers the next. Your brain starts craving the entire sequence, and time management stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like a rewarding ritual you actually look forward to. Now we reach the response stage, the actual behavior itself. Here is where most people make the critical mistake of aiming too big. The psychology of habit formation demands starting ridiculously small, so the response feels effortless. This is called the 2-minute rule. Whatever new time management habit you want to build, scale it down until it takes less than 2 minutes to begin. Want to master weekly planning? Instead of sitting for an hour, just open your calendar and write one single priority. Want better daily time blocking? To me. Instead of planning the whole day, just block the first 30 minutes. Neuroscience research reveals that the brain resists big changes but loves tiny, consistent actions because they create momentum without triggering resistance. Once you start the small version, the law of inertia takes over, and you naturally continue longer. Thousands of people using this approach from top mental health trends have turned 5-minute planning sessions into automatic 2-hour focused blocks. The key is consistency, not intensity. Show up every day with the tiny version and watch the habit grow stronger than any willpower could ever achieve. The final piece of the habit loop is the reward. And this is where lasting change is sealed. Your brain only repeats behaviors that feel good, so you must celebrate every single time you complete the response. The science-backed habit here is immediate positive reinforcement. After finishing even a tiny time management action, give yourself a genuine moment of pride. Say out loud, "I did it." Or place a big check mark in a visible habit tracker. Studies on dopamine and habit formation show that celebrating small wins floods your brain with feel-good chemicals that strengthen the neural pathway, making the habit more automatic over time. Never skip this step. Create a simple reward system like adding a gold star sticker to your planner or treating yourself to a short walk after completing your morning block. Over weeks and months, these micro-rewards compound, turning fragile new behaviors into rock-solid habits. Top psychology channels emphasize that without consistent celebration, the loop breaks and old patterns return. Make reward part of your identity. You are no longer someone trying to manage time. You are becoming someone who naturally protects their focus and values their hours. Putting it all together here is your complete psychology-based system for building unbreakable time management habits in 2026 and beyond. First, design obvious cues by reshaping your environment so good actions are effortless to start. Second, create powerful cravings through temptation bundling and habit stacking so the behaviors feel rewarding from the beginning. Third, make the response tiny using the 2-minute rule so resistance disappears and consistency becomes natural. Fourth, seal every loop with immediate celebration so your brain learns to love the process. These 4 steps, drawn straight from cutting-edge behavior science work, because they speak directly to how your brain is wired, not against it. Start right now with just one small change. Pick your biggest time management struggle and apply the 2-minute version today. Maybe it is opening your planner for 60 seconds or blocking the first task of the day. Feel the shift as momentum builds and old chaos begins to fade. You are not chasing motivation anymore. You are engineering automatic habits that free up your time, give you back control, and create the calm, productive life you have always imagined. Science proves this system delivers lasting change when you stay consistent. The person who manages time effortlessly is not someone with more discipline. They simply understand the psychology of habit formation and use it wisely. That person can be you starting today. You have the tools. You have the knowledge. Now take the first tiny step and watch how beautifully your days transform. The lasting change you deserve is already beginning inside you. Embrace it fully and step confidently into a future where your habits work for you, not against you. You are ready. Go build the life you truly want, one automatic habit at a time.